Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to Billy Go's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Go, and we got a message for you. All right, so let's get into this timeless message. Welcome to your Capricorn and Chosen One channel. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, I know you guys are used to me going live, but I gotta do what I gotta do, okay? So, sometimes I'm gonna be able to go live, sometimes I'm gonna have to do this. You know, whatever works as I am navigating shit. All right. So, in this message is starting off with a download. The download I got was basically like, see what's blocking. Like, see, in a sense, like your love life, your finances, you know, just see what's causing blockages. Okay, so I'm trying to think, like, what we want to start off with, Holy Spirit? What do we want to start off with? Let's start off with this. Let's start off with these. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit, I command in God's name that all entities, parasites, evil monitoring spirits that are clothed and unclothed be returned back to sinners and replaced for good, according to God, Yahweh, Yeshua the Christ will, unclothed, uncontaminated, uncompromised, so it is, and thank you. What do we have? We have gratitude and intention in reverse. All right. So someone was ungrateful. Someone isn't being intentional. Tell me more. Tell me more. Spiritual awakening. Another purple, right? We're going to pay attention to colors here too. Ooh, and we got sneaky. So right off the back, someone, regardless if this is you, whoever you're dealing with, put yourself inside the story as you see fit. There was a lot of ungratefulness here, a lot of moves that were being made that was intentional yet not acknowledged, right? This was done out of whatever this is for you. This was done out of, like, someone did this out of like egoic, okay, spiritual awakening. They had not gone through their spiritual awakening. This does not permit an excuse here. So it's kind of giving, for some of you guys, you may already know who this energy is. Okay, I mean, we are going to get some fresh energy, I would hope, but this is an energy that already backstabbed you. Okay, so because we got vicious cycle here, so this is the energy that you have already have been in this, like, it's giving loop energy. Okay, we got prayer in reverse, so this energy could have prayed on you, P-R-E-Y, right? Not prayed for you, unfortunately. So it's giving, this energy was very vicious towards you. Okay, yeah, negative thinking. So it could have you like all in your head. They were very judgmental. You never knew where you stood with them. Okay, they made it very like hard for you to feel comfortable, feel comfortable having your place, and that's because of all of the sneakiness, yeah, and things that were hidden, right? So let's see. Ooh, third party interference in reverse. All right. Ooh, this is coming out. All third parties, all reasonings for, you know, the reason why there's been like a hold up, the reason why maybe in some cases you feel like things haven't came together for you with your money, your love life, and other areas, and whether it's romantic or platonic. Yeah, why you feel like things just hasn't fully like came full circle, came to an end. Some boundaries here. And I think we saw this before here, jealous and envy. in finances. Look at that. And by the way, this deck is created by us, Don Juan Spiritual Guidance. We will let you know when it's available for purchase. All right. So just letting you know. Okay. Jealous and envy. Someone wants what you have, or you want what somebody else has. Doesn't want to see you doing better than them. Why them and not me? So this was hidden from you. Okay, this was hidden from you. Or this was you, them. Flip the energies as you see fit here. Boundaries were not respected here, so you guys have had to, or you're being guided to, wherever, season you're in while watching this, is to only be around those who respect you. Only be around those that you feel safe around, right? You don't want to be with someone that is constantly pricking at your wounds on purpose, right? So like, for example, and we don't want to force anything, because that's what it's giving to. It's giving forceful energy, right? Because that's what was hidden. This jealousy and this enviness was hidden. The betrayals hidden, right? The disrespect hidden, all because someone didn't see your worth, or or a company didn't see your worth here. And somebody, it's giving that they were hanging on to you because you were wealthy. And I don't care if you feel like in the physical realm you only got 2 cents. Currency is more than just physical paper and quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. Okay, you are a form of currency. If you just understood how valuable you are on the inside out, you would never settle. Okay, if you really understood spiritual currency and how we are that of such in different ways, shape, or form, being created by God, you would never settle. Okay, so it's giving trophy wife type of energy, regardless of the pronouns, because we respect pronouns over here. But that's just the name. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like, maybe you look good with them. Maybe what you have, your credentials look good, so being connected to you it's giving benefit, opportunist type of energy. Okay, survival, that my attention was just drawn to survival. So in other cases, survival, it's giving need. It's nothing wrong with needing someone, but somebody needed, it's like they didn't want you until after the fact. That's what it's giving. Know your worth in reverse. So this kind of taught you to, like, recognize, who you are and what you're going to stand for, what you're going to settle for, and so on and so forth. Not that this made any of this right. It's just about learning lessons here and how you apply those lessons as wisdom, so you can make different mistakes and learn new lessons, right? Easier said than done, definitely. But also, too, back to what I was going to say, we have to be mindful, right? A part of knowing your worth is knowing what you want. If you want someone that is loyal, that doesn't just want you, they also want a commitment and they desire a commitment, don't get with someone and don't settle for someone who struggles in those areas, because then you're going to suffer. Easier said than done, especially if you've already grown emotions and feelings for someone that may have those difficulties. But you also going to have to make a head over heart decision, because if your heart is going to break because of that, where friction, like, and especially if you know that you want to build a family, you cannot build a family with someone that has difficulties with commitment when it takes a commitment to last. Right? Easier said than done when you're already in it. I know. Oh, I know. Okay. So, but this is just to let you know, become romantic or platonic. Get with a friend, get with and or in a relationship with someone who shares the same values and beliefs as you. You don't get with, if you believe in God and you value God as number one, you don't get with somebody who is an atheist. You don't get with somebody who doesn't believe in God, right? If that's important for you and if that's going to constantly trigger you that they don't, right? You can't force someone to believe, right? You don't get with someone that wants a polygamous connection and you want a monogamous connection. You will never feel like you're enough because you're not with someone who values that at a hierarchy as such as you. Does this make sense? So that there's no force involved. So that you will feel like you are more than enough with the right person and or people in the romantic or friend group, right? So that you can feel safe, you can feel secure. There is no such thing as forcing because they already possess what it is of that you need. Make sense? Easier said than done. But that's what the karmic, unfortunately, that's what the karmic connections are also for, regardless if they're in your family or your friend group. They're showing you what you want and what you don't want. Right? So think about like what you get triggered by that irks you. Man, it pisses me off when people aren't consistent. So then get with someone that is. Become friends with someone who is. Man, it really pisses me off when they don't take accountability for their actions and they fucking cheat on me. So get with someone who takes accountability for their actions and get with someone who doesn't cheat. They do as they say, and not because they feel like it's a job, it's because they desire to. But in some cases, you had, not that, again, you deserved it, but going through it, what did it teach you? What is it teaching you? Right? This is a situation where someone has been learning what they want and what they don't want, and someone has not been applying the lessons at all, but they want the connection here. There's an imbalance. There's a one side. It's one-sided. Okay. Yeah. I reuse this, I guess. All right, Holy Spirit. What do we have here? Real quick. Magician here. Okay, so you guys have been manifesting. We got a Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, manifesting something soft and sweet, right? Something that's, soft to the touch, right? And it's also kind of giving someone misses you being that way with them, right? But also somebody also could have mistaken you as being gullible, so they felt like they could manipulate you. It's that going back to that gratitude and intention in reverse. It's giving somebody tried to play the same games with you. Somebody tried to do to you like how they've done others. Okay, Ace of Swords. This is the lies. This is the games. Right? They thought wrong. God is like, well, they thought wrong. Okay, Queen of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. So coming right off the bat, the Holy Spirit is saying that there is an energy that, or energies, okay, could be a few of them, they're going to try to come back in and make an offer here. But this offer is fraud, okay? It's consisted of parasitic energy, okay, and manipulation here. So it's like, be mindful that you have been manifesting, but also be mindful that there's gonna be some cloaking involved here, where an opportunity or a person may appear as such and may not be that of. And it's interesting because I was looking at a short that I did earlier today. With the video, I did it like maybe a couple months ago, And it was a similar message saying the same thing, like, you're going to get an offer, but the offer is dirty. Right? Use your discernment. So this is kind of a little bit similar to that here. Okay? But this is someone that has already used you before. For a lot of you here, that puts you in a burdensome situation. They're coming to you now because they are in a burdensome situation. They have no positive movement forward in their life, whoever this is to you, whether this is one or a group of people here, or you, whatever side of the story that you're on here. Okay, this is a company that could also need you back, right? Because we're talking about finances. This could be a company, their sales went down since you left, honey. They can't get a client. They can't get a customer. Not one that stay. We got the 4 of Wands in reverse. Whatever this manipulation is, this has been fucking up your home, your dwelling, your ability to have a house or somewhere stable to stay is what I'm picking up too. This was a part of their intention. Oh my goodness. Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, this was look. So if you guys signed a contract or this, or made a commitment, this was null and void. We the null and void this out. Okay. This is not tried and true. This is not tried and true. That's why, you feel like you don't have anything, or you feel like you don't have as much as you could have here. Okay, because somebody lied to you. Somebody is lying to you. What is this? The 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you could be finding out what that lie is here. Finding out what that lie is. That's going to provide some emotional ease. Yeah. 3 of Wands in reverse, not having to wait anymore. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, dropping a load, being able to drop a load, drop burdens, not having to be burdened, being able to be dropped. Okay, that's good news. But the bad news is the fact that going through all of this, right? The King of Swords is in reverse in the Moon card. Somebody's fucked up decision making and how it fucked up your love life, your money, all out of jealousy, hidden jealousy and envy. And abuse. So this is abuse here. This is abuse. If you was confused, if you needed, this is abuse here. Yeah, this gaslighting. This is pure abuse. So somebody they can have their way so that they don't have to endure consequences for their actions. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could have a project and you could have somebody's trying to take credit for your work. The Chariot here, so that they could have positive movement forward. So somebody's trying to take, not, I don't know, it's giving identity, like you're entitled, because they were saying that they're trying to not only take credit for your work, but they're trying to take over your love life. And so that to me is like, dang, this person, these people, this group is trying to take over. Just take, because it's like if they're trying to take everything that's supposed to come to you, it's like they're trying to be you. That's what it's registering to me as. You feel me? So these energies was trying to be you. Copy you. Right? 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Breadcrumb you. Not treat you how you deserve. But benefit off of you. Benefit off of your gifts. Benefit off of your energy. Right? Whatever house that they tried to build with somebody else, if this was a romantic situation for you, it did not work out. But you are going to have positive movement forward here in a love situation and healthier platonic connections here from this toxic situation. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse with the Strength card. It's definitely giving, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like they're pissed off. What do I do now? Right? Like with the Two of Wands. What do I do now? Like I can't tell the truth. I can't show that I'm weak, but they are. And I don't usually say that. That's what's coming out here. It's coming out very strong because they came out to try to intentionally I'm hearing bury you. So that's what's causing the blockage. The blockage is this dark manipulation here. And when you don't know that somebody's doing something for a long time, like if they had a long time to manipulate something in a negative way, you can start working on undoing the damage. But sometimes it could take a while, depending upon how much damage was done before you found out what the hell was done, right? Again, sometimes it's about the principle. Look. We got insecurities in reverse. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. So by them or you, whatever side of the story that you're on, by them not confronting their like insecurities and shit like that, you know, a lot of you guys, I'm kind of getting like you ended up in like very like dangerous type of situations. And maybe you grew up in a household that didn't that supported you and or they, not that it made it okay, grew up in a household that supported abuse, so it was disguised as love. That's not love. And we was talking about that before on you know, this channel. So expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up, ditch your list, and want what's real. So we have expectations in reverse. So, and that's so interesting too, because I the therapist to me, and this is not therapy, okay, this is for entertainment purposes only, but let me let you know, because I didn't say this in none of the videos that I've done so far today. I am an ordained minister. I'm a tarot reader, Akashic record reader, psychic surgeon, Reiki practitioner. I am a certified metaphysical therapist. I'm a certified metaphysical practitioner, but some people may say therapist. I am, but I'm also a mental health therapist too. I'm also a certified spiritual life coach as well. If you are interested in any services from me, I starting like having these waiting lists, okay, so that different services that I do decide to offer, because I'm not going to offer everything, okay, all at once right now, at least. But if whatever service that I am offering, I will let you know when I begin to offer it. But if you have any like questions, like you can still have access to me. My email is in the description box, okay? So because you know it's hard out here, right? So if you have like a question or something, like I am not opposed to answering, but just make sure, so. Oh, expectations. What I was going to say about that was, when it comes to expectations, if you do not express what it is that you want, right? Like in this friendship or in this relationship, I expect loyalty. I expect, honesty. I expect reciprocation, healthy communication. And, even saying that, you may have to discuss what that would look like for you guys, right? So, but just expressing that, because again, and I've been guilty of it too. I've been guilty of it too. Sometimes I'll get upset like, dang, they ain't reciprocate. They didn't da 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 da. You know. And listen, I'm a giver, and I typically don't expect much back or anything back. It's usually when I've done, but that's something that I also have to learn too, with over giving to the wrong people. That's not reciprocating back, not in the same way, but in different ways that can also meet a need, even if that need is differently than how you're meeting their need, right? Because different strokes for different folks. So also, still, there is a principle if you're going to be in a friendship. But you also, at the same time, can expect something out of somebody that you also haven't expressed expectations to. Also, paying attention to how the person responds to certain things or not can also be an answer for how you want to move about things too, dependent upon what that situation is for you. So again, going back to communications, okay? So it looks like that's also playing a role in blocking a connection for you that you are supposed to have. Okay. And not just have that, this whatever current or previous connection this was for you, like, dag, I expect them to da 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 da. But you didn't tell me that you expected that. Right? You didn't tell me that you expected that. Now, if you told me that you expected that and I said okay and I didn't, then duh. Right? Now, don't get it twisted, because I understand you feel like certain things shouldn't have to be explained like that. Okay, if we're gonna be friends or if we're gonna exchange secrets, why do I have to say certain things? Understandable to also, everybody ain't healed and everybody didn't grow up in a household where people had integrity and morality. Two things can be true at once. We have not talking, so you guys are in separation. For some of you guys aren't talking. Okay. In other cases, the reason why this new connection hasn't came together is because you guys aren't communicating your needs clearly. And previously, things went awry because, they didn't tell you, for those of you guys where this is romanticism, oh, I like it in the bed like this. They do it in the bed like that. So, da 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 da. I don't know why that came up. Oh, and we got body shame, shallow. So for others of you, they chose somebody else because they felt like they looked better presentation wise. Oh, and they drew my attention to finances. They felt like they had more than you. So these energies were very materialistic and shallow. You didn't miss out. But I could also understand being upset, like, dang, why the fuck you so shallow? Dang, why the fuck you so why can't you be more like this? Why can't you be more like that? The energy got to heal. And that's where coming back to not forcing things, not that you're trying to in some cases here, with, like, dang, like, right? So becoming friends and getting with someone that is in alignment and equally yoked with you. They're not going to be perfect. They're not going to have they're not going to check off everything. So having your top like 5 to 7 must-haves, right? We have age issues and lone wolf. So somebody doesn't feel good about themselves, right? Some of you guys may feel like, and I'm also kind of getting like this energy feels like nobody like is for them because of the stuff they do. Lust, not love. So remember, guys, And then we have Russian. So this energy, remember they said they was going to try to come back in because now they're they're burdened. This past person of yours or people whatever. This is not, it's not love. Okay, whatever abuse you've been going, not love. Okay, they don't feel good about themselves. All this negative energy that they could have been doing is called catching up to them, so they don't feel attractive. It's like giving you their washed up version of themselves because nobody else wants them. I'm done. Bye. Right. Yeah, indecision. Listen, if somebody's indecisive about you, they don't need to be with you. Listen, let me know that you don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Okay? I will make the decision fucking for you. Okay? Feeling unloved. So because you pull back your energy because you ain't like how you was being disrespected, right? You put up boundaries. Or them, you, whatever side of the story you're on, they feel unloved, right? But they're not taking a look at the actions that they do, whether this is a family member, a friend, a lover, you. Fear of loss. They're afraid of losing you, so they're trying to hang on to you. But this is what's causing the hold up here. The hold up with your finances, the hold up with your love life. This fucking monkey in a wrench. You cannot fix them. They feel like they want to fix the situation. They feel like they can fix where you guys left off. It feels like the bridge has already been burned. I don't know. That's up to you guys, okay? But it looks like you getting your love, you getting your money, right? You getting your wealth and all the rest of that, everything. But this energy just missed it. They beat. Sad to say. Or you did, whatever the case may be. Also, it does look like this newer energy, for those that this applies to, there's been an interference, and it looks like that interference is going to be exposed. Okay, what was taking so long or so whatever. So that's what we got for you guys. Thank you guys for your love and support here. To truly appreciate it, and always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.